Dosłownie świetnie.
Hey, I saw your ship. Hey, could I talk to you for a second? Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate? Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again? I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me. I run an outfit for the moving of, less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay. Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name.
Cassidy Mills.
She'll know where the cargo is. Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Uwielbiam paszczerodogi bez kości.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
All right.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh?
Copper Bottom.
Can I get you something? Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers. Hey, when you tell a story, you're supposed to start at the beginning. Unless you're in media res, which is a storytelling crutch, far as I'm concerned. Serial overuse. You get it? Wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I played for the Rangers in my heyday. My specialty was getting nailed by serves without keeling over. Yep, Ernest the Bean Padilla, they called me. At least I think that's what they called me. League leader in hit by serves 2 years in a row. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head. Are you now? You know, I wasn't worried about myself until this moment. Maybe I need to swing by a Sawbones. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while, I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat. Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me. Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you? Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Znowu do tego na Honda. Masz perkówkę. Zielona, pomarańczowa. Mam pomarańczową czy nie? Nie mam pomarańczowej, nie jest pomarańczowa. Dobra, to nie.
Somehow, I don't think the freelancers and sublight agents are staying at the Grand Colonial.
Yep. Kupsa wyra. Czekaj, jest drabina. Panie. Cały magazyn. To idealnie. Idealnie. A to właśnie byłem.
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
Ja. Jestem bardzo byłem już.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instrument. Checking logs. Error limitation 1. Limitation error. Unit designation no longer. While potential lethal, all Rizzo's unit does not how may the activating report writing servos.
Nie, dobra, nie będę tego zgłaszał przecież. Może gościowi pomóc. Potrzebuję terminala posterunku. Okej, robuję w posterunek w takim razie.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives. Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition. These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Głownica? Znowu głownica? Ty bierzemy karę, rozmowę.
Yes, Inspector. These wounds and ammunition are consistent with the description of Halcyon Helen's signature weapon, the Needler. This unit's records show that the Needler was likely taken from Helen's belongings in the penthouse. High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
No to są...
These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death. Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find this rat bastards responsible, Inspector.
Pomarańczowa perkówka. To nieciekawie. Obrzyn niezwykłego styla. Ten obrzyn zagresywnie spiłowaną lufą jest charakterystyczną bronią niezwykłego styla słynnego kosmicznego pirata, strzelca i brodnika. Broń ta zdelegalizowana przez Radę tak samo jak serial i właściciela na szczęście jest jedynie rekwizytem. W przeciwnym wypadku jej życie mogłoby się skończyć wyłącznie dwa sposoby. Zalaniem całego pomieszczenia gradem śrutu lub eksplozją w rękach użytkownika. Zdelegalizowane. Zdelegalizowane. Czekaj. Może będzie ta dziewczyna.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrap Heap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell the different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here. Question.
Dobra, że te roboty tak powoli mówią.
If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life's brats.
To jest ziomalka.
Don't think I know you. What do you want? Well, that was the passphrase, even if you included a few extra words. Hope Dash knows what he's doing, trusting you. You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
No, nie wiesz, co ja mogę znaleźć.
I'm sure some slugite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Fuck yeah. Otwieranie zamku 55 to wystarczy, jeszcze kłamstwo muszę mieć na poziomie 53. 5. 60. Kurwa. Poziom 60. Skrętanie się, ukrywanie. Dobra, rzucę w otwieranie zamków. To tutaj ten zadajesz większe wrażenie. To jest ekwipunek. Ja no chyba w tanki możemy ten. Wiecie, tanki na pewno pomoże. A, po zabiciu wzroku. Dobra. To się przyda. Okej, to tutaj muszę zrobić jeszcze w tym zadaniu. W buntowniku znaleźć przerzucony towar. Okej. Ten. Co jeszcze przeszukam tutaj? A, ten komputer jeszcze mogę uruchomić. Że jest zatrzymany wyświetlenie z Cassidy. Podejrzenie przemytu jest Cassidy Mills równoznaczne z faktem dokonanym. Cassidy uczyniła z prób przemytu swoje hobby, jeżeli zostawić ją samopas na kolejne parę lat, najprawdopodobniej wyniesie je do rank sztuki. Słowem kluczowym jest tutaj próba, szczerze wątpię, czy Cassidy jest w stanie cokolwiek przemycić. Niewiarygodnie niezdarne, a jej działanie oczywiście do bólu. Nie potrafiłaby nawet ukryć piasku na pustyni. Mimo wszystko podejrzenie o przemyt stanowi przejaw zachowania wywrotowego, nieodpowiedzialnego czy też niezgodnego z normalnego. Ponieważ Cassidy Mills podlega pod kompetencje pod światło, oczekuje, że pan King Cannon wypłaci za nią kaucję w ciągu 36 godzin jak zwykle. Aha, dobra. Oza Zuber. Zakłócenie porządku publicznego. Raport z aresztowania półprzytomnego pana Ozon znaleziono dzisiaj rano leżącego w szczątkach skrzyni wyrobów cukierniczych Rizo. Wartość mienia 15 bitów, wartość rynkowa też około 1500. Indagowany przez ochronę pan Oza zaczął bredzić i wyszukiwać zdania takie jak Rizo ma ślimaki, wszystkich nas pozabijałem. Pan Oza został zatrzymany i zabrany na posterunek. Biurokraci POPŚ zaczęli przygotowywać pozwy o zniesławienie, które w połączeniu ze zniszczonym mieniem najprawdopodobniej zmuszą pana Ozę do ciężkiej pracy do końca życia. Przynajmniej nie będzie więcej podsycał kłopotliwej sytuacji między Ryzonami. Karteka Lamp Alexis. Pijaństwo w miejscu publicznym, aresztowanie na w tym miesiącu niedługo będzie rekord. Nie ma wiadomości. Nie ma systemy diagnostyczne. Wiadomości jest sprawne, archiwum nagrań jest sprawny, archiwum rejestru niesprawne. Aha. Dobra, nie ma hakowania na 45 poziomie. No to nic. Dobra, jeszcze tutaj przeszukam te doki. W sumie te... Sleep and Go tu jest też.
Hey, I think I know you. You're that inspector they hired, right?
Yep.
You ever wondered what would happen if you walked off the edge of Eridanos?
Ciekawe gdzie ten statek. A to chyba tutaj gdzieś musi być, nie? Jeżeli chodzi o ten... Przemysłowy towar. A tu jest, czy nie? Opa. Nie tu jest. A, zatem tym ogrodzeniem. A przydałby się identyfikator na pewno. A, czy tutaj już jestem przemycony. Okej. Nie było aż tak trudno, trzeba przyznać. No, ktoś tu jest.
What the? What was that?
Here they come.
What was that?
Don't mess with me!
Tego to nie było. Dobra, zbiorę tylko pakunek z wiosem. Czy tam nie ma nic wartościowego?
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away. This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem. Nothing. I just hate working. Figured it wouldn't last.
Security. Lista kontrolna protokołu bezpieczeństwa portu kosmicznego. A może raczej nie. Tworzyć jednostkę? Obecnie zajęta. Ciekawie to kosztuje. Pewnie będzie jakaś zagadka. Ty kwarter. Gadka w przyszłości. Kim ty jesteś?
Hey, I think I know you. You're that inspector they hired, right?
Mhm. To już jestem. Że niedostępne miejsce. Co to jest takiego wartościowego? Brakuje amunicji. Mam 7 koła, dobra. Bardzo dobrze. Ciekawi mnie, co to jest.
They'll never see us. Incoming!
Parę skrzynek jest, no. Wydaje mi się, że nie warto tam w ogóle wchodzić. Znaczy na razie jeszcze nie chcę robić rozróby tutaj. Chcę zobaczyć większość tam opcji dialogowych i jakichś questów. Jeżeli tam wymorduję wszystkich, to będę miał raczej dostępu. Aha, to cały magazyn jest. Aha, dobra. Zobaczę, co to jest jeszcze tutaj, chociaż nie, chociaż może ten ładunek najpierw dostarczy do gościa.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more...
Czekaj. O, dobra, muszę się raz pogadać z Cassidy.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry. This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. Gives me the creeps. I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of monster, so I started yelling, banging on it. Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here. No complications?
Okej. To muszę dostarczyć... tutaj? Okej.
Welcome back. The Eridanos dry good... A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of saltuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector. Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time, for fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind. Playing dumb didn't dissuade you, huh? You're pretty sharp and correct. Follow me to the back.
To jego to kurwa kradą.
All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about. Regular wares? Sure. Currently waiting on my next black market shipment, so come back in a bit if you want to see those. Let me take that package off your hands, whatever the case. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end. See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as it's nothing proprietary, volatile, or breathing. Let's have a little look. Contraband weapon parts, a few chemicals for the crafting of high explosives. All fairly standard. Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. Useful stuff.
Dobra, 30% zniżki. To teraz, kurde, sprzedam ci wszystko, co od ciebie ukradłem. Zajebisty interes. $124 hełm. Ja pierdolę. No to nieźle. No to nieźle. -19 unik, ukrywanie się -5. No, sobie to samo. Dobra. A to mogę powiedzieć, że jestem prawie niezniszczalny teraz. Dobra, ten jest zrobiony. Co mogę jeszcze zrobić? Dziennik motywników wróć do Dasha. Okay.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous. Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
Twoja część. Na 3 części załatwiono. To jasne.
Should have never asked for your help.
Get scammed. Idiot. Oraz w sumie mogę iść do tej cieplarni i mam też 55 tego. Otwieranie zamków. Bertiego. Rozmawiać z Bezerą Richem. No ale... Nie, z tym kanonochujem rozmawiałem właśnie. Ale Tinsley... Zbierając podsłuchu, odkryć... Określonej lokalizacji. Też ciekawa ciekawa sprawa. Księżyciewa... Dobra, spróbuję to. To jest Bertie, czarna dziura.
What do you want?
Nie wygląda...
Not so loud! How'd you know it was me? Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Completo.
Well, they ain't talking to me, at least. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing. Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
Picnic.
Oh, the picnic. Right. I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it. No. I got blotto with the other Rangers. You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Looter, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle, starry. 1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on? Drunk, Captain.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air. We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her. Oh, wow. That's real clever of you to figure out. Helen would have liked you, I'd wager. Say, is the cow okay?
Byłeś królową miasta.
It was wrong of us. I hope she doesn't have a hangover or nothing. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time. I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Znalazłeś go.
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was. Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3 and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Jesteś inny, zastanów się dobrze, kto
I've been telling you everything I remember. All that's left is the part where I ran from the pilot house straight to my friend's... I mean, to my... fridge... Raider. I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Twoje zdanie, Ali? Troszkę to wiesz,
Should I?
Ever seen Terror on Monarch, Birdie?
Yeah.
You remember that part when she narrowly escapes the clutches of the Sulfur Queen and her pet Raptidons? They based it on me, Birdie. I'm the Queen of Monarch, and our captain here's got a ship.
They did? That doesn't seem right. Is that right?
I think we ought to take Birdie here on a little getaway. Take him home. Show him what I've done with the place.
Wrócimy go z Siarkowego Jeziora. Przedstawię ci modliszycę. Powiesimy cię na diabelskim szczycie.
And her millions of little children. Ever been eaten alive from the inside?
What? No! This doesn't sound like a fun getaway at all. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down. That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again. Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing. I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Jestem typem samego kanina.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything. What do you want to know?
Aurica West.
Yeah? Auric hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-up bunks at the shipping yard.
Te pszczury poduchy w dokach?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Bardzo dzięki. Musimy tego kostka znaleźć w takim razie.
You seen those workers by the orchard?
Hey, pal.
Those
Over here.
smiles are good.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time. Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick? Then maybe I'm your guy. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Auntie Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe. Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need. What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence. Best kept secret in the business.
It's probably just ground up fast ration pills. Or it's the real thing, which is an incredibly dangerous hallucinogen that tastes disgusting.
And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody. Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
Powiedzieć, że jestem inspektorem? No ja raczej nie. Tylko szukam odpowiedzi.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
Też nie, ja nie zamierzam pierwszy.
Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie. What do you want to know? Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it. He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there. He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing postball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head. Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart. Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Zgadza. Dobra. Do lodowika mogę skoczyć teraz. Dziennik. Laurnie, książęcie pod względem lodowika. Aktywność wierzyciela. Okej. Może to jeszcze zrobię. Gdzie to jest? Aplikacji numer 2.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered. Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Follow your tongue, Captain.
Based on the accumulated mix-up, sludge, and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Ale Tinsley, wczoraj na tych towarów. Gdzie jesteś, Ela? A, to jest ten tem, dobra. Na tym muszę iść.
Slug's got a cozy operation here, but I like the ground shooting. Smells like home, you know?
Freight storage and processing. Chyba żeby tam po tej drabinie wszedł z tyłu.
Hi there! Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
All right.
Wonder how many of these boxes fell off the back of the loader.
Hello again.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Is fight night still on then?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Dr. Billy taking it all.
You bet on a sprat named Dr. Billy? What's he a doctor of?
Victory.
O jest. Masz turniej codziennego rozmiaru? To nie jest referenc do tego? Princess Bride?
You're being absurd.
Tam były gryzonie chyba
Tell that to the good doctor.
codziennego rozmiaru.
That's multiple years of study. You actually live that long?
No idea. All I know is he's going for a second doctorate in netting me and...
A to tu coś jest.
The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
Sprats are hardy little shits. Their immune system fights off pretty much everything.
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
Po co ktoś miałby potrzebować niespotykanie dużego poszczera?
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this sprat is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Okej. Okej.
See? Making your card game look like a big illegal secret just makes it more fun.
Na całego. To broń. Wiem, czy jest też 2, 5, 8. Specjalne oszołomienie 135. To nawet słabsze.
Hey there, little buddy. Isn't she just the cutest?
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Ooh, fragile. Look at me. I'm a special little package, all wrapped up with clouds and whispers. It's hot shit. Wait, maybe this N-ray warning isn't decorative. I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica.
Masz więcej tekstów? Szkoda.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
Poczekaj, mogę sobie broń ulepszyć chyba. 1000 majster na pewno. Trukowicz. Nie. 2000. 3000. Też nie mogę ten. Już nie mogę lepszyć. No dobrze.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Notoriety. Dobrze, rozgłos.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boskin Cannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect? Right, of course. Just tell me how I can help.
Cokrat
The
podejrzany.
weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop? No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
To no, może sprawdzić, że potrzebuję tuszu. A sprawdzę, nie ma to większej
Well,
sensu.
I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it. Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Benton Chan, kierownik doków.
Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when he kept shouting, "Dead people can't hear anything!" at me. On the bright side, I'm sure the dead won't mind if you decide to check those loading automechs out yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined. Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Buskin Cannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Terminalna?
Oh no. I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah. I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Okay. Odszczędni długopisy, napoje, nie wiem co ci powiedzieć, praktycznie tylko te maszyny mają dostęp do ładunków. 9 długopisów. Ale przekażę sobie, która zakrada się do doków i grzebała przy automaszynach, że mroźny działa, okej, nawet bez tego ciągle się psuły. Szlak przygotowały. To ciekawe. Ktoś dłuba przy automaszynach. Tylko automaszyny mają dostęp do ładunków, może przyjść, się mi przyjrzeć, to nawet ja mam lepsze rzeczy do roboty. O tym, że nie sprawiedliwe się jakimś przeklętemu złodziejowi długopisów. Co pierdoło, nie zaszedł żadnego wzorca, udało się jedno slajd, że kradzież dochodzi tylko do... Serio? Ja sam się przyznać, że tańczące automaszyny są dość zabawne. I moja wina, że tak łatwo złamać ich zabezpieczenie poważnie. A pierwotne dały sobie z tym radę. Tylko sobie, która zakłada się do tego. Okej, oto jest tak, że depory. 8 skrzynek jagodowych ponczu, 2 wodowych długopisów, czy naprawdę. System portretów Village S, dodatkowa instrukcja wchodzi się ostrożnie. System zastaw odzieży ochronnej, szukanie bezpieczeństwa. Szablik kosmoluba. Cierniwat. Niezbędne ktoś chciałby ukraść. No, to bardzo specjalne. Okej. Ona się patrzy. Nie patrzy się. Ale nie ma tego. Na tyle otwierania zamków. wyjście po prostu. O, tam jest zamiatacz. To jest też jeden gość. No to...
Like wrapped among the rocks.
Kurczę, chyba nie mogę tam skoczyć. To szkoda.
What the?
It's just the wind. Dobra, to chyba tutaj już nie ma czego szukać. Chyba, że ten... W dzienniku mam... Badają tą maszynę w dokach. Okej.